Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm starting to do some vlogs and I figured where better to test my camera than a historical park. So I'm out here in San Benito, California at the San Benito, California Historical Park, and I want to check out what they got. Test out the camera, tell you guys some plans for the channel, and see what happens. But first thing I gotta do is drop a few dollars in the box and be on our way. $3 per car, no envelopes, so I'll just shove the money right in here and let's go. It's a beautiful little park around here. I haven't been here yet on the weekends, so I don't know how busy and packed it gets, but it looks like they have quite a few events. I remember seeing a stage out here, a lot of tables that you could reserve for picnics and gatherings. Well, let's go check out some of the historical buildings and farm equipment and different things that they have around here. I'm here on a Monday, so I don't think the visitor center is going to be open, but we'll take a peek. The Castanoan peoples passed through here along the trade route from villages between the Pinnacles and San Juan Bautista during the Mexican era of Alta California. This property was government land. These buildings are from like the late 1900s. 1867, 1874, 1907, 1890. Looks like you can even rent out the dance hall here, which is kind of cool. And here's a QR code to their Facebook page. If you know what any of this equipment is, just leave a comment down in the comment section, because this is not part of my expertise for sure. Looks like a mini harvester, a little one-man lawnmower sized harvester, which is pretty cool. Some old John Deeres. But let's take a look at what they have in the barns over here. It's like old stagecoach wagon or something. 59, the peddler's wagon from 1880 to 1890. Fred Wrist. The peddler's wagon. And if the thing could talk. This one right here, this number 58, is called a gooseneck wagon. This wagon was originally from the Ferry Morris Seed Company in San Juan Valley. It was used to feed horses and meals used at the ranch prior to agricultural mechanization. Now that's an old John Deere right there. 1939. There's the John Deere. Who knows what a silage cutter is? I have no idea what that was used for. Feed grinder. This little tractor from the 1950s. Just a simpler time, huh? Gotta say, I love the old signage. I don't know what it is with old signs, but they're expensive and I love them. It's a pretty cool collection. Corn sheller. More of these classic John Deeres. I mean, just look at the wheels alone. I know there's John Deere enthusiasts out there. I feel like if you really know your stuff, this is a must-see. The Model D. An old water wagon and a freight wagon. That's the water wagon. And there's the freight wagon. All horse-drawn. (1964) Baker forklift. Some more John Deere's. No, I can't. Man, I didn't even know John Deere was making things this large. Look at this thing. And again, if you know what any of this is, let me know. But this old equipment that's just made out of wood, my gosh. I know there should be some people that really love seeing this stuff. Obviously, I don't think any of this has been operational for a long time, but I would love to see and hear some of this stuff run. It's like mechanical marvels. The way that they built these things back then, so cool. This reminds me of, I know it's not, but in like gangs in New York when they had the guys who had to run down the street to put out fires. Let's see if we can see what this one is. Number 20. Nope. A ranch water tank. I mean, I was close. An ice wagon, number 23. I guess that's that out there. How long could ice even stay frozen on something like that? You had to work quick. A dredge for mining. That's some California roots right there. Just equipment everywhere, man. This is so cool. I know my grandfather and grandmother were on a farm out in Virginia growing up, and I imagine they knew what a lot of this stuff was. Here's the historical village. Like I said, nothing's open today, being a Monday afternoon. But with the amount of stuff here, I'd imagine it's pretty cool on the weekends. It's done, but Civil War days here for some reenactments. A horse-drawn potato digger. And this old building is the visitor center. Absolutely cool. An 1880s wood cabin. Looks like they just relocated a ton of historical buildings and stuff that were gonna be demolished for other stuff and kind of rebuilt them here. An old jail. Oh man, can you imagine? 1905. This jail was located behind the 19th Hole Bar in Tres Pinos. Built in the early 1900s, it was usually used mainly for the drunk and disorderly customers. They were held in the jail until the San Benito County Sheriff could come and get them. Wow. The Sullivan House. 1867. Look at this thing. Gorgeous. I wonder if I come here on the weekends, if these are just open to go in. So cool. Guessing this is a school. It's got the school bell right up here. Probably of the time period, probably from the same school, but look at this. The Willow Creek School, 1874. Man, from Wood all the way from Santa Cruz. That's not too far from here, but it's also not close. And if they were going horseback, that probably took, man, probably took a couple days minimum, if not longer, I bet. The Cottage Bar. Obviously this has been restored, but it looks like they done a good job trying to keep it more to what it looked like when it was around. What year was this? 1906. A steam beer saloon. I've never even heard of that. It was an office for a propane business. That would have been a cool place to work, huh? Look, you just come, tie up your horse right here, let him get some water. This is the dance hall that you can rent out. Probably part of the Rotary Club. Let's go try and take a look in the window here. I probably can't see much because of the reflection, but just a big open dance hall. You think these places are haunted? Some of those look a little more restored, but you see that one right there? That one really got my attention. Almost looks like for funerals. Like a little coffin is in there. I see Ichabod Crane on that or something. I think that's most of what is here. I would definitely want to come back and see if you can enter any of these buildings on the weekend. But I'll go to the other side and see if there was any other buildings to check out before I take off. But man, really amazing little park. I noticed this cool rock. You think those are natural made holes from just water over time? The San Juan Pacific Model Railroaders, open Saturdays from 10 to 4. Let's see if we can go in a window and just take a peek. This is in the Fernando house. Oh yeah, just tracks everywhere. I don't know if you can see in there at all, but I spy a sleeping cat right there in the window. Looks like he's just enjoying some warmth. Here's the San Benito County Historical Society building. There's signs for their Civil War days, which I think I'm gonna have to come back next year to check out. Some more equipment. I didn't see these earlier. Horse-drawn mowing machines. These things here. Great stuff. So yeah, we'll be headed out of here. A quick tour on a slow Monday. Test out the camera. Appreciate you guys joining me, and I hope you like it. I'm hoping to be able to get a lot more vlogs going. I've been inspired by the likes of the Carpetbagger, Adam the Woo, people like that. But yeah, give me a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I can keep this going. Thanks for joining me, y'all.